My parents and I were taken to Theresienstadt, December 1942. My dear father, Willy, was on one of the first transports to Auschwitz in September 1943. I said goodbye to him, and he made me promise that I would never leave my mother, Ella Anita. And then he was gone. The next month, my mother was selected for a transport to Auschwitz. Keeping my promise to my father, I volunteered to go with her. When we got there, a German officer was standing on the platform, and he motioned my mother to the left and me to the right. I didn't know what that meant at that time. The last image I have of my mother is her looking over her shoulder back at me with tears streaming down her face. And then she was gone. And I was all alone at the age of 16. Then they took the women and the older girls to the showers. First, they shaved my head, all my hair gone. Then they ordered the women to take off everything. The first thing I removed was my little Magen David necklace, my Jewish star that I had worn since I was a baby. You could see the little teeth marks on it. When no one was looking, I popped it into my mouth. As I took off my clothes, a piece of paper fell to the floor. I snatched it up. It was a picture of my little sister, Ava, who was sent on a transport to Riga, Latvia, where she was murdered in October of 1942. She was just 13. I don't know how it was that I even had this picture. I quickly folded it up and put it in my mouth too. After the shower, they gave us clothing. Clothing. I was given a thin nightgown that barely covered my body, let alone provide any warmth. When we got to the barracks, I took the necklace and the piece of paper and I hid them under my mattress. Another prisoner saw the picture and she created a little frame for it out of mattress material. Such a gift. Wherever I was moved during the war and after, I always had these two precious items with me. In 2018, my children convinced me that I should donate these two things to the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum as proof that I had lived and that my murdered little sister had lived. These were things that Hitler could not erase.